Dear students, you are welcome back to STR, Shivarajan's teaching room. In the last episode, we had discussed spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the process of formation of the male gamete or the sperms that we had seen in detail in the last episode. Today, we are looking into the structure of the sperm. So, the sperm was first discovered by Leeuwenhoek in 1677, and it has got four important parts: the head, the neck, the middle piece, and the tail. So the sperm has got four important parts: the head, neck, middle piece, and tail. The head contains a haploid nucleus, and neck is the small narrow portion that connects the head to the middle piece. The middle piece contains large number of mitochondria, and the fourth part is the tail. So we will see each part in detail. The head contains a haploid nucleus. The diploid in human cells, the diploid chromosome number is 46. So the sperm will have 23 chromosomes in its nucleus, and in this nucleus, the chromosomes are not visible, but the head contains the chromatin or the genetic material spread in it. So the head contains a haploid nucleus which contains the genetic material. And it is covered by a double-layered membrane. The head is covered by a double-layered membrane, and it is connected to the middle piece by the narrow neck. Then the middle piece contains large number of mitochondria. The sperm has to move to reach the ovum, so it needs energy for the movement. This energy is provided by the mitochondria in the middle piece, and the tail is a very long and narrow structure. It helps to make undulating movements. Undulating means moving side to side. So the tail helps to make undulating movements so that the sperm can move. And again, the head contains the anterior end of the head or the sperm contains a cap-like structure. At the anterior end of the nucleus, or we can say the head, there is a cap-like structure called acrosome. This acrosome contains a hydrolytic enzyme. The acrosome contains a hydrolytic enzyme. It is hyaluronidase. The enzyme's name is hyaluronidase. So the acrosome contains a hydrolytic enzyme, hyaluronidase. It helps to penetrate into the ovum. The ovum has a layer called zona pellucida. It secretes an enzyme called fertilin. The presence of the fertilin prevents the entry of a foreign material or foreign particle into the ovum. So the sperm cannot get into it. So, but the acrosome contains the hydrolytic enzyme hyaluronidase. It is anti-fertilin. It destroys the fertilin. So it can create an opening in the zona pellucida, and the sperm can go in. So what is the importance of acrosome? Acrosome is a cap-like structure at the tip of the head. It contains a hydrolytic enzyme, hyaluronidase. It is anti-fertilin. It helps to penetrate into it helps the sperm to penetrate into the ovum. So this is about the structure of the sperm. Now we will see how the male reproductive system is influenced by certain hormones, or we can say hormonal control on male reproductive system. See, this is the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus. It is an endocrine gland seen in the brain. It produces GnRH. What is GnRH? Gonadotropin. Gonadotropin releasing hormones. GnRH comes to the anterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary. That also is an endocrine gland in the brain, and the anterior pituitary produces two hormones, that is gonadotropins. It produces gonadotropins. What are they? LH and FSH. LH is luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone. And FSH is follicle stimulating hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone. Then LH influences or works on Leydig cells. Leydig cells. And FSH works on Sertoli cells. And Leydig cells produces androgens. Androgen. And Sertoli cells nourish the sperm or spermatic and the androgen, this male sex hormone, testosterone is the male sex hormone. It induces spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis, it induces spermiogenesis. So, now we are going to see how the hormones are controlling or influencing the male reproductive system. The hypothalamus produces GnRH. GnRH is the gonadotropin releasing hormones. The presence of this GnRH becomes high. The presence of GnRH becomes high when the boy is about the age of 10, 11, 12, like that. That means at the time of puberty. So the GnRH induces anterior pituitary to produce the androgens. What are the androgens? LH and FSH. LH is the luteinizing hormone and FSH is the follicle stimulating hormone. LH works on the Leydig cells and the Leydig cells reduces androgens. Androgens means the male sex hormones, that is testosterone. And testosterone, the presence of testosterone induces spermatogenesis. That is the formation of sperms. That also induces the development of the secondary sexual characters. So, the anterior pituitary produces LH. and FSH. And LH is called the luteinizing hormone. It works on the Leydig cells, and the Leydig cells releases androgens. Androgen means testosterone, the male sex hormone. The testosterone induces spermatogenesis, the process of formation of sperms, and also it induces the development of the secondary sexual characters. Now coming to FSH. The FSH is called the follicle stimulating hormone. It works on the Sertoli cells, and the Sertoli cells nourish the spermatids to develop into the sperm, and that is the spermiogenesis. What is spermiogenesis? The development of the spermatid into the sperms inside the Sertoli cells is called spermiogenesis. So FSH induces Sertoli cells, and Sertoli cells helps to nourish the spermatids, and it induces spermiogenesis. And it also produces an hormone, inhibin. Inhibin is a protein. It also produces a protein called inhibin. Inhibin, the presence of inhibin, then stops the hypothalamus releasing GnRH. Like that, when the androgens or the testosterone is at high level, it inhibits or it prevents the production of GnRH by hypothalamus. So it is a feedback, there is a feedback control. There is a negative feedback control. Negative feedback control. This is called negative feedback control. So what is negative feedback control? When the presence of androgen or the testosterone is high, it prevents hypothalamus releasing GnRH. So GnRH production decreases. This is called a negative feedback control. Like that, when the inhibin, the protein, is produced by Sertoli cells, the presence of inhibin also induces hypothalamus to stop the production of GnRH. This is called a negative feedback control of the male reproductive system. This is an important area. So we have seen how the hormones are influencing the functioning of the male reproductive system. This is an important area. You have to make a thorough study of these things. Okay, so with this we conclude this episode. The next episode will be dealing with oogenesis. What is oogenesis? Oogenesis is the process of formation of ovum or the egg, the female gamete. Thank you.